Alright guys, I'm here at my grandparents' house, and here in the basement I found something quite interesting. Just put this down. I found an RCA Selectavision VCR, probably from the early 1980s, and a color video camera that goes with it. And this deck did not have any sort of manufacturing date on it or anything. I'm just going to assume that it's from the early 1980s. Now, so here's the VCR. It's one of the portable VCRs, actually. You can detach the recorder from the dock, and there's a battery port on the side, so that you can use this with the camera outdoors. This was back when the recorder and the camera were two separate units, before the camcorder was invented. And yeah, so it's a vintage VCR, as you can tell, and when I refer to a VCR as being vintage, it has a top-loading mechanism. And this is how a lot of VCRs were in the late 70s and early 80s. Rather than having the front-loading mechanism we're so used to today, yeah, a top-loading mechanism like that. Which, as you can tell, it's pretty awesome. So basically what you do, so take this tape here, for example. You slide it in, and you can see in there, and you do whatever you want. Unfortunately, this VCR no longer works. When I tried it out, it did not respond when I put a tape in, and I tried pressing play and it didn't do anything. It seems that the tape transports are broken, so maybe it needs new belts or something. So let's do a physical tour of the unit. Up here, like I said already, we have the mechanism. Then here on the tuner and dock, we have a switch between VCR and TV, timer, charge, XPR, channel select, and down here we can program stuff, set the clock and date, AM, PM, hour, minute. You can change the brightness of the screen, and we can do all sorts of stuff. Then down here on the VCR, we have a little LCD screen, record time and count, memory, reset, stop, play, pause, record, rewind, fast forward for both searching and jet rewind. Then video dub and audio dub. Video dub will dub the video over the existing video but keep the audio. Then audio dub will record audio over the existing audio but keep the video. Then down here we have tracking, tuner, camera, stereo and mono, and SP, LP, and SLP. Here on the side, we have the input for the camera, noise reduction, headphone jack, microphone input, one for each sound channel, stereo audio input and output, then a composite video input and output. And then the channel output selection, which could be 3 or 4. Here on the back, we have some different adjustments for the channels. And then we have cable adapter, another setting, and over here we have the VHF in and out, and stuff in from the antenna. We have a battery charge, and a DC output, or an AC output. This has a built-in power supply. So that's the VCR. Now let's move on to the camera. This is the RCA color video camera. It has auto-focusing. I believe the sensor used is a Nikon tube. You can see the lens right here. And I tried this out, and it's a pretty good camera for its age. Right up here we have a handle for holding it, and the viewfinder right here. It's a CRT in there. And right attached to the microphone is, attached to the viewfinder is the microphone and an accessory shoe. And here on the side we have a mic, external mic input, and then the viewfinder microphone part plugs in to here. And right here on the front we have the white balance setting, indoor, outdoor. And then for focusing we have push to focus, manual focus, and auto focus. Then we can adjust the color balance right here. And then AGC, power. And here's the zoom ring right here. I don't know what the zoom is. I'm going to assume it's like 6 or 8 times. Then we also have a macro mode. And here's the focus adjustment. We can go from close-up, which is like 3.5 feet, to infinity. Anything closer than 3.5 feet you have to use the macro for. Then you can screw on additional lenses to the front. Then right here on this little handle, we have a power zoom, which is very slow, and a record start and stop. And basically what this does, it connects directly to the VCR. The VCR will record the footage.